Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's Lippy with Gemini Homestead. As you can see, I'm surrounded by our pond. Well, I wanted to talk to y'all today. Now, I just sat down in my chair. Did y'all see that? I think I forgot to let the water out the chair. Yeah, I just took a big bath. But anyhow... And I come here to be serious. Yeah, that ain't happening. Anyway, Buddy had left this morning. He went to go get a wood stove. And I said, this is my time to sneak out to the pond, talk to y'all, had something on my mind. So I hop in my golf cart. Y'all, this is real. And I'm looking at my golf cart. It's about, I don't know, 50 feet from here. Yeah, it's buried knee deep in the mud. So what I do, I throwed it in reverse, gassed it, you know, like you do a truck. Throwed it in forward, gassed it. Yeah, it just kind of bogged down. Next thing I know, I'm getting sprayed. Y'all look at my arm. Yeah, I've been mud riding in my golf cart. See, just to come to the pond and show y'all and talk to y'all the things that I do. Hey, but I got my coffee in my little thermos. See? It's December 27th, by the way, 2020. Right? Today? Yep. Sunday. Yep. December 27th. And, you know, y'all hadn't seen me. And I thought, you know, 2020's been very gray for many of us. But I'm sure if you really stop and think about it, there's been a few good days. You know, taking all the crap, you know, that we've all been dealt with. But there's been some good days. They haven't always been gray. Well, I decided I was going to make a new playlist that we have been talking about, you know, with a lot of my subscribers and your new ones coming on. Welcome. Go back and watch some of the videos or lives and you'll see I have a lot to talk about. Important stuff to me, maybe not so to you, but I enjoy life, y'all. But with that being said, I'm not very punctual. I'm not very consistent putting videos out. And here's the problem. I live in this little box. Box being the phone that I know. It's an old phone. I have a new, what is it, an Apple MacBook that my daughter blessed me with that is loaded like a, I don't know, what would you compare it to? A Jaguar on steroids? I don't know what a Jaguar looks like, but it just made sense. So, I can't do anything with it. And every time I try to make a video, it goes black. And it says, not no storage or something about storage. Let me just tell y'all, the new ones coming on, or that may find this video. Yeah, I'm an intelligent person till it comes to this electronics. But I was taught to empty trash. Well, I'm doing that, only this last time, I emptied the phone. And it's in the clouds. My daughter says, Mama, you got to change something. So guess what Lippy done? Lord help us all. But Lippy is the new proud owner of an iPhone 12 something big screen. I can see it. Okay. And it's in the mail. It's supposed to have been here on the 26th. It was coming from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, everyone knows by now what happened in Nashville. So, I get an email said my phone will be delayed. But it's en route. So, anyhow, that now has made me face my fears. It has now forced me to challenge myself. I have an iPhone I have no clue about. It matches the Apple MacBook, and I hope y'all can hear me with all this wind. So it's going to hold me accountable and force me to get outside my box. It's going to force me to face my fears. Yeah, see, I like a challenge. I didn't need to challenge it. I knew how to use this old phone that I'm recording on now. Now, mind you, I can't stop it. That's where I come into a problem. If I stop it and go back, it's going to tell me I've done something. Let's just hope it don't go black right now. It shouldn't, because it's fully charged and it's completely empty. But anyway, it also got me to thinking, okay, I'm going to succeed in this. I don't like to fail, because you got to try. You're failed already when you don't try. Always remember that. And I don't like to fail. So, Lippy is starting the 2021 off with a new phone. Well, a new laptop, because it's new to me still a year later, because I don't know what I'm doing with it. And we're going to see how this works. And if y'all got any suggestions or any little shortcut ideas to these things, leave them in the comments. I welcome any advice. But you got to use small words. Don't be using no big technology words, because I'll be like, I got to ask the damn Google again. Nope, y'all, Google done shut off. When I go to ask the Google something, it says closed. Closed. Yep, it closed itself off. But anyway, y'all, we gotta keep laughter going. We in some sad times, some scary times, some unknown waters. You know, we're treading. Now I know these waters. I know it's cold as hell. I see ice on the side of the little pond. But this is where I like to be. This is where I'm gonna speak to a lot of y'all, I hope, because this is the introduction to a new playlist that many of y'all have been asking me to do. And like I said, I wanted to, I couldn't, I didn't have the equipment to do it, but now I'm about to. But we're going to do it the old school way. The playlist is this, see, I can't cut this out, y'all. The playlist will be called Letter to Lippy. And what that is I'm going to ask you guys, and it's going to be in the description, the P.O. box. We're not going to do the email thing. I want y'all, if you have a question, a concern, something weighing heavy on your heart, on your mind, if you got a recipe question, whatever it is, the world is open. Well, no, let me retract. There's some things we can't be talking about. Y'all know. Like funky stuff, you know. But like, you know, you got something on your heart, you're in a bad situation, you just need an outside opinion, and that's all it's going to be, is an opinion. I want y'all to mail me a letter. This way you don't have to use your name. I'm not going to address the name. You don't even have to use the town you're in. You go, put a stamp on it. I think you're supposed to put a zip code or something on it, right? Stick it in the mail to me. And then depending on how many letters I get, twice a week I'm going to do a short video. I'm going to open the letters and I'm going to read them in front of you guys. And then I'm going to answer them. If I don't have the answer, I won't make one up. I'm just going to tell you, you shit out of luck. I can't help you. But it's, y'all, it's going to be real. But I think it's going to be interesting, because you see that one letter that you send, a concern, you're at a crossroad, you don't know where you're supposed to go, and you just want a stranger's opinion, an outside opinion, with no name basis, okay? It may actually help someone else going through the same thing. From something very simple to something very heavy. And we can talk it out, see? Like I say, I may not have your answers, but just my opinion alone. Because, you know, I view life like this, y'all. And I've said it on a couple of other vloggers' lives. It's like when we're born, we're a toolbox. We're empty, okay? It's up to us as the old saying goes, stop and smell the roses. Because when you pause for that moment, you may grab a tool to put in that toolbox. So therefore, as you travel through life, as you grow, you may come upon a situation, but you're going to have that tool in that toolbox, meaning you're going to have that knowledge how to address that. And that's what I hope that this playlist will do. As you see, the first letter to Lippy was myself. I took an opinion, many opinions, but I sat down and I wrote a letter to myself. Self, how do I overcome this major challenge that I have? Being a YouTube vlogger, I guess is what I'm called. I'm just Miss Lippy, y'all. I don't go into all of the hypey stuff. But I found myself, writing that letter to myself. What are you going to do about it? Well, I did something about it, y'all. I have now challenged myself. But that was a hard letter to write to myself, because that told me that I was fearful. That's not my character. It told me I was surrendering. I don't surrender. So it made me analyze a lot of myself, because all I'd say is, I don't know how to do it. And that's where it began, and that's where it ended. I don't know how. I don't know how. I sound like a damn broken record to myself, and I got tired of hearing my own self. And then that's got me thinking. So, the best way for me to learn, not just making videos, because now I'm going to have something I can make a video on, is also opening these letters is going to keep it real. There won't be no cuts and any of that. It's going to be just us talking. And I hope every letter is open right here. This scenery, it's nobody, y'all, but me, you, and the great outdoors. And I hear some birds singing off at a distance. I'm very blessed to call this my home. Very blessed. I mean, hell, I moved 580 miles from Louisiana. The only home I knew. If I can do that, I can do this vlogging thing. I just needed to get that extra tool in that toolbox, you see. So, I'm going to drink some of my coffee. And look, it says, Getting Lippy in Kentucky. And on the back side, in French, it says, I love coffee. A dear friend made this for me, Teresa Pearson. And I cherish this on many, many levels. Because it does say, Getting Lippy in Kentucky. Hence, letter to Lippy. But I'm going to drink a little bit more. It's really not cold out here, y'all. It's cool and crisp and just, it's a beautiful life right now. Okay? It's not gray right now. But as I look over to the left corner of my eye, I got to figure out how the hell I'm going to get my golf cart out of that mud hole and back to the house before Buddy comes home and says, oh, what you been doing? And I got to wash. Oh, Lord, you ought to see the mud on that thing. It sprayed mud. I probably got it on my head, and I washed my head too this morning. But if I don't get it unstuck, I'm in trouble. So I ain't figured out how I'm going to do it. I need some mud ties on that golf cart. I'm going to buy me a 4x4. No, that ain't what it's called. I need a side-by-side. One day I'm going to get one. But right now, me and my little red golf cart, we go all over this place. Except it don't go in a mud hole. I may get me some mud ties to fix that, you see? There's something else I can do. 2021, watch out. Lippy coming with her fancy camera phone, something. I got this tripod that's got this little stick. Y'all, if y'all saw my tripod right now, it was hanging off the golf cart. Yeah, it got muddy too. It's me, you, and a pile of, never mind, I ain't gonna say that word. Just a pile of mud. That's all I'm gonna say. Guys, I love you. Stay safe. 2021's around the corner. And remember, no matter what's thrown at us, It's up to us how we accept it. So it's up to you. Keep the gray away. Challenge yourself. Don't let that gray interfere with you. Because we got some challenges coming. Well, I know I do. Major ones. But until next time, I love each and every one of you. And God bless you.